the #1 player in the world, at least as of the last ranking, of course, because we have to start to see all sorts of the speculation of, does this man still got it? Like, has any other player like risen further? And so that has been one of the biggest questions and storylines for the Smash World Tour here. Now we do see Leo starting on Byleth.
Yeah, and it's so interesting to see Leo come into this arc of Smash, right? The pretty much for the entire lifespan of Ultimate, not even just the last season. This man has been consistent #1. That is very hard to do in a game like Ultimate. You got to give it up to the GOAT of this game. And oh my goodness, the double dare maybe?
He was trying for it. He definitely was trying for it. However, getting that Cypher quite tricky as well because of the hitbox. And now we had to see Leo struggle yesterday versus a different Snake that time. Now it's Omart yesterday versus Alan. He actually managed to force Leo to go for a different character. He had to rely on the Joker there instead of the Byleth, and they did go game 5. But as I've said, now the representative from the Dominican Republic, Omart, who has been showing why he's a veteran of the game, why he's so consistent in his own region, and now try to face here Leo.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the bigger tests for sure for Omart, if not the biggest. Yeah. And it's like I said, it's really cool to see Leo just kind of picking up other characters. You know, for the second season of Ultimate, we saw a lot of the Joker, but Omart with the up tilt, and now we get to see Leo kind of bring out these other characters, right? The Pyramithra, the Byleth, and also we seen the Joker as well, like kind of using 3 characters very proficiency. At least yesterday we got to see all of those, and it was really fun to watch.
Yeah, he's definitely swapped rosters at the beginning of Ultimate, of course, going with the Ike, maybe the Lucina, some Wolf even, but now he is very firmly set, it seems, on these 3 characters. And mainly, Byleth seems to be, as of late, his first choice whenever he's in tournaments. He's experimenting, maybe having some more fun through the game, of course. When you play for a job, you have to make it interesting. However, I do not think that he does this as like a sort of way to disrespect or anything like that. I just think that he finds the character very interesting. And, well, of course, like, Byleth players are going to get a lot to learn from this man.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Leo thinks very highly of Byleth. So I also think it's also to, like, you know, experiment, see really how strong his feelings are for the character if they match up in tournament, and also to prove some of the naysayers wrong, you know what I mean? I remember when Joker first came out and Leo was playing Joker, there was a lot of people that told Leo that Joker wasn't that great, not top tier, and Leo was kind of just like, oh, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm going to play this character, and yeah, lo and behold, look what happened.
Yeah, that he did. Everybody thought he was going to drop it after he got bopped in that one Japan tournament, but look at that. Long and behold, that he became one of the most successful players, and that's the reason why. Oh, he's going to go for the style. He is going to go for the style all the way across the stage, going for the punish. That fail not quite as strong when you get hit by that full charge.
I like how Leo like lined it up on the platform too. Very, very nice, you know, for giving us a show. Thank you, Leo. Thank you.
Yeah, it's always a treat to see gameplay from top players, from the very tippity top of the ladder, and like Leo, you don't get, as far as the rankings go, you don't get further than Leo, and it's always very exciting to see this very fast-paced gameplay that he seems to bring, even with a character as slow as Byleth, right? Like it's a very different style, definitely, from his usual Joker. Like, Leo normally opts to go for like really fast characters with frame data, very like set punish game even. And Byleth, while it's a sortie and Leo is the master of spacing, like, still doesn't feel like quite the archetype that we are used to seeing from him.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of boxing options, you've really got that nair. That's kind of it, you know. And those are going to be those like your scramble hitbox scenario. But yeah, Leo definitely making the Byleth work in, you know, many matchups. And Byleth is definitely another character that on release, everyone, I would say most of the community thought the character was very, very lackluster. Obviously, when you put the character in the hands of, you know, one of the best players, if not the best player right now in the world, it's a little different story.
Yeah, for sure. And here, Omar going to try to recover, going up high as every Snake does because he's kind of forced to. And Byleth does have some good juggling options, namely that upper that's so active and very, very strong. Or even that upbeat sort of creator actually can sometimes cause problems. And the Snake is quite heavy, so he's going to survive, but not forever. Even covering that platform, Leo going to put Omar in an even further dire situation.
Yeah, I love that you bring up the upbeat threat of Byleth. One thing Snake has to very, much so respect on a lot of characters is usually Snake will like to double jump high with the Cypher. That's like the quote-unquote safe option to go for. Omart with the beautiful mortar kill there, going to get the shot, keeping things even. But yeah, I mean, Leo just has so many tools at his disposal, right? The up air is going to hit him off the Cypher. The up B, look at how far range that was, right? And you're getting the damage for it as well.
Yeah, not only an amazing recovery tool, but as well, like, great punish, and he's getting those reads. That Amir is not easy to connect, but it has gotten buffed quite as... Oh my god! Never mind what I was just saying. Leo knows when he can punish, and Omar, unfortunately, was sort of a sitting duck versus that kind of option, and Leo, of course, was gonna take advantage of that.
Oh yeah, now Leo coming in with the B reverses, doing all the fancy footwork. You definitely can tell he's feeling himself there. And yeah, again, the up B on the Byleth up B on Snake's up B is such a great punish, especially if if you're in that offstage scenario. So Snake's just got to be really careful. And again, look at all these different threats that Byleth can throw out at all these different ranges.
Yeah, let's see if Omart has an answer for that, because this is his last legs from this second game, and falling 2-0 versus Leo is one of the most dire situations that you could find yourself in Smash Ultimate as a whole. Oh my god, here at Bar, he knew that he was gonna roll. Of course, like, those defensive options are quite common on platforms, and Omart just falling to the pressure, and great recognition, of course, from Leo to use that side B and get the perfect spacing as well to punish that roll.
I believe the tipper side B got buffed. I'm not too sure if it was the knockback or if it was just on shield. But yeah, so that definitely could be the buffs coming through. And it's not even like, some people could look at that and call it a bad roll, but in that scenario, Leo has the back air, has the forward air as an option to kind of poke in that scenario, and then Leo knows that threat is there, so he uses that threat, reacts, throws out the side B, it covers a lot of area, it'll cover, drop through the platform, it also swings up high to, catch that roll away, so just, really great trapping. And the crazy thing is, like, Byleth was just so far away from Snake, and the fact that the threat for a KO was from that far, that is pretty crazy. And on a heavy character like Snake, that, like, wow.
Yeah, he definitely got hit with that, and from quite afar, as you're saying. Like, you're perhaps not expecting that sort of option there. And Leo, of course, gonna play his cards right here. Now, Omart on, well, not elimination point, but on the risk of falling into loser's bracket, and perhaps a little soul searching before that this last game starts. Potential last game, of course. Here the grenades are coming into play again, but he has not been able to make like super effective use of that, especially not when you're off stage and eating hits from that. The Aerith bar, the aerial version of that backer is super strong as well.
Yeah, you have to be so careful if you're Omart. That double jump is literally the gift of life to you, you know what I mean? Like, once that double jump is gone, Leo is definitely going to be a player that capitalizes to the point where he's going to KO you at 75% after the hit. Like, that's just how it is. Oh no, and this down air is going to... Oh, no, goes for the trump instead.
All right, buffering that option is super crucial right there, because you definitely do not want to find yourself in a position where you're going to get hit with the backer. We already saw how early it can kill even a character like Snake. That C4 is going to be very threatening, so we have to watch out for that. He is going for the bait there, a classic Snake bait, and it has worked wonders throughout the tournament for Omart here. And now again, however, in his attempt to try and go straight into the center of the stage, he's gonna meet with an upper. And again, the name of the game for Byleth has been control, and Leo is not letting up.
Yeah, Omar just can't find this sweet spot range where he has the grenades close enough to Leo. Like, Leo will either control the grenade, just come in and pick it up, or just not really have to interact with it. You have the range on the bear, you have the range on the bear, you even have a neutral B to throw it too, so you really don't have to come in and really interact with these grenades, and Leo's playing so damn well around them.
Yeah, it's looking like a 3-stock right here. If Omar is not able to find it, he's not even gonna make it to the ledge, and of course Leo is gonna go for it. That he knows that Snake has no other option, and at that point, as we've seen, like actually a couple of times, that up B super effective versus Snake whenever he's off stage. That knockback that it has, like it just spikes you and kills you at a very, very low percent. So it definitely Leo measuring his options, and he was not even for the style, right? This is just the optimal play.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I've talked with Leo about Byleth before, and for Leo actually thinks like the DLC factor of Byleth is all in, you know, his up B. The up B is such a strong move, and even in terms of like tether recovery, it's probably the best tether recovery move in the game. Like it is so far. There's so many times where you like hit a Byleth once going for the up B and they just like up B again and they're just like fine, right?